both JKD and KRC Construction and Supply. And since we have representatives from KRC Construction or JKD, can we please let them acknowledge that the envelope or the submitted bid is theirs? Thank you.
Madam Vice Chair, I have here the technical envelope of KRC Construction and Supply for Contract ID 24IL0108.
Following technical documents, including the eligibility documents, PhilJEP certificate of registration, platinum membership in accordance with Section 20 of the IRR,
Present.
PCAB license and registration,
Present.
statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started,
Present.
statement of the bidders, SLCC,
Present.
NFCC computation,
Present.
bid security in the prescribed form and amount.
Present.
Okay. Organizational chart,
Present.
list of contractors' personnel,
Present.
list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreements.
Present.
Omnibus sworn statement.
Present, Madam Vice Chair. Construction and General Services.
PhilJEP certificate of registration,
Present. DTI certificate valid until November 28, 2029. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2026. Tax clearance valid until November 26, 2026. Audited financial statement, date of filing April 15, 2025. Pick-up license valid until January 30, 2027. Para si Chris. Pick-up. Ano? Pick-up registration.
Pick-up license and registration.
Present.
Statement of all its ongoing government. Oh, wait.
Pick-up registration valid until May 25, 2028.
So, okay na. Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started.
Present.
Statement of the bidders, SLCC.
Present.
NFCC computation.
Present.
Bid security in the prescribed form and amount.
Present.
Organizational chart.
Present.
List of contractors' personnel.
Present.
List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment.
Present.
Omnibus sworn statement.
Present. Madam Vice Chair, the two participating bidders pass our manual evaluation but subject for further verification from the back members.
Okay, thank you. So to confirm, KRC Construction and Supply have passed the technical preliminary evaluation of its documents. And as for JQD Construction and General Services, for the manual eligibility checking, they have passed 2025 financial statement and their pickup is valid. Okay, so if here in the guidelines, if found pass in the preliminary examination and eligibility evaluation, the back shall proceed with the opening of the bidder's second envelope. And the back shall also declare that upon approval of the request for unlocking the subject contract ID in the CWA, the bidder will be subjected to electronic eligibility processing and the result shall prevail over the manual eligibility evaluation. Thank you. So, Secretariat, please proceed, or TWG, please proceed with the financial preliminary evaluation of the two bids submitted by JQD and KRC respectively. Thank you.
Good morning. For contract ID 24IL0108, I have here the second envelope of KRC Construction and Supply and JQD Construction and General Services. KRC Construction and Supply, their financial documents comprises of the following.
Bid form.
Bid form present.
Bill of quantities.
Present.
Detailed estimates.
Present.
Cash flow.
Cash flow present. Ilan ka percent?
17 ka po. Ha? KRC 17 ka po. 17 lagi.
For KRC representative, kindly clarify the
Discount
percentage. For PRC Construction and Supply, the original bid amount is 7,330,691 pesos and 10 centavos only. But they have discounted amount of 1% from the original amount. 7,330,691 pesos and 10 centavos. So the discounted amount will be 7,257,384 pesos and 19 centavos. I repeat, 7,257,384 pesos and 19 centavos. For JTD Construction and General Services,
Bid form,
bid form, present,
bill of quantities,
present,
detailed estimates,
present,
cash flow.
present. For JTD Construction and General Services, the bid amount is 7,034,445 pesos only. I repeat, 7,034,445 pesos only. That's all, Madam Vice Chair.
Thank you. To the rest of the back members, please conduct further verification of the submitted technical and financial components of the bids. Thank you. Since the following two bidders have passed the preliminary examination of their financial and technical components conducted by TWG, duly verified by the BAC hereby declares that the following bids for contract ID 24IR0108 starting with the lowest calculated bid by JQD Construction and General Services with a bid amount of 7,034,445 pesos only. Again, JQD Construction and General Services with their bid amount of 7,034,445 pesos only, followed by KRC Construction and Supply with their original bid amount of 7,330,691 pesos and 10 centavos with a discount offer of 1%. That makes a discounted amount of 7,257,384 pesos and 19 centavos. Let it be known that the said lowest calculated bid is still subject for further verification or post-qualification in accordance with the provisions of RA 12009 and its IRR. Thank you. Let's proceed with the next contract, 26IL0002. Secretariat, may we know who submitted bids for this contract?
For this contract, there were no bids received by the Secretariat.
Okay, so for 26IL0002, there were no bids received or submitted. There were no bids received by the Secretariat, so this is a failure in bidding for this contract. Thank you. Can we proceed to the next contract, 26IL0003? Secretariat, may we know who submitted bids for this contract?
There were also no bids received for this contract.
So for 26IL0003, still there were no bids received for this contract. That is a failure in bidding. Thank you. Let's proceed to 26IL0004. Secretariat, may we know if we have any bids received for this contract?
For this contract, there were also no bids received.
For 26IL0004, there were no bids received for that particular contract, hence it is a failure in bidding. Let's proceed to 26IL0005. Secretariat, may we know if we have received any bids for this contract?
There were also no bids received for this contract.
Okay, so for 26IL0005, there are still no bids received, hence it is a failure in bidding. Thank you. Lastly, can we have 26IL0007? Secretariat, may we know if we have any bids received for this contract?
There are also no bids received for this contract. Thank you.
So for 26IL0007, still there were no bids received for that particular contract, hence it is a failure in bidding. Okay. Okay. So additional information or announcement or a matter. Oh, sige. It can be recalled that yesterday, for contract ID 25IL0082, it can be recalled that we have not opened the second envelope of JKD Construction due to the fact that they have failed in their electronic eligibility result. However, it was noted now that under DO number 164 series of 2025 in their updated guidelines for the determination of major and similar categories of work that without interrupting the bidding process, the BAC shall manually evaluate the bidder's eligibility based on their submitted documents. So during that time, in the manual evaluation of the technical envelope, it was found out that they are eligible. So we shall wait, the BAC shall wait for the motion for reconsideration from JQD Construction to open their second envelope in accordance with these updated guidelines. So if they will not issue or send us a MR, so we will proceed with the evaluation of KRC. Okay. Okay. Any matter or any information which need to be raised before we conclude this opening of bids? Any announcement from the Secretariat?
Good afternoon. Sorry, good morning. Just to inform the BAC that JQD Construction and General Services has already informed that they are not interested in submitting a motion for consideration for contract ID 25 IL 0082. So we can proceed with bid evaluation of KRC this afternoon. So for the information of the body, we will be holding bid evaluation of katong 3 contracts that was opened yesterday and also 1 contract that was opened this morning. 2. 1, right? Sorry. So 2 contracts, bid evaluation of 2 contracts that were opened yesterday and 1 contract that was opened just this morning. So we will resume for the bid evaluation at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, so please take note of our procurement schedule, especially this afternoon. Any motion to conclude this opening of bids conference?
Motion to adjourn, Madam Vice Chair. I second the motion.
Since there is a motion for adjournment by Engineer Arias, duly seconded by Engineer Romo, this opening of bids conference for April 7, 2026 is hereby officially adjourned at 11:09 in the morning. Thank you and may you all have a great day ahead.